What is going on, everybody? Eddie Soundhead back again in NASCAR Heat 2 Championship mode, and we're here at Auto Club Speedway in Fontana, California, which is actually one of my favorite races. I actually really enjoy this race. It's usually pretty good, so we're hoping to have a good run here today. Doing pretty good so far in our championship mode. We've got 3 wins out of 4 races, pretty much doing a Kevin Harvick, if you will, except exchange a few races there. We won the 500, of course. So overall, first in points, and we're doing good so far. So let's try to keep that up. Qualified dead last, so we've got some ground to make up, as you can see. I did change the setup just a little bit, not really a full setup, just a couple of adjustments to make the car turn a little bit better. So it's a little loose even. So with that, we've got a lot of ground to make up. We are into the top 30, but we definitely have some ground to make up for sure. Can't quite clear Kyle Busch as we come down the front straightaway. And we might get him into this first corner. Come on, give me that little run and I get it. So we'll clear Kyle Busch for the 4th position now, as we've got basically half a lap here to try and hunt down the 3 drivers in front of us. I believe it's Blaney, who's that, Harvick, and Truex Jr. I think that's Harvick up there. Yeah, it is. So we not quite going to get there. We're pretty close, though. But looks like we're going to have to settle for 4th unless the draft gives us anything, which it doesn't appear to be. So 4th is what we'll take in stage 1. And not too bad. Definitely solid points there. All right, restarting on the outside here in the 4th position. Not really a big fan of starting on the outside, but you know, it's not the end of the world. We should be okay here at Auto Club. So, gonna get a good launch off into this first corner here, and that's gonna be a little bit high there. Way up out of the groove. That was not good. Oh, and I'm gonna hit the wall to try and tried to stay out of Kyle Busch there, and I went up and slapped the wall pretty good there. So we fall to 7th. On the back stretch. Let's see if I can get a couple of those back here. Taking it way down to the apron. Barely going to get Chase Elliott. Not even. He's actually going to fight back on our outside. So good fight put up by him here. But we are back into 4th just by about a car length. Almost got Chase Elliott cleared. It looks like we'll clear him headed down to turn 1 here. 205 miles an hour, by the way, in case you weren't noticing that. Truex Jr. getting into him a little bit. Sorry, Truex. Just get a little tight on corner exit there, and we're 3 wide down the backstretch. Ooh, this is what makes palms sweaty right here, especially at a high-speed track like this. But we're actually going to survive, and I'm going to slam into the side of Truex there. But we've managed to keep things headed in the right direction, so that's good at least. Just going to barely swap places here with Truex. We'll get the 4th position back as we get a pretty good run off the draft of Chase Elliott. And we're going to get our speed. We seem to do fairly decently in that first corner if I let off the gas just right. Which I suck at rhythm racing, trust me. So it's not always easy for me to do. See here what we can get going into turn 3. The lower you get here, it seems the better off you are. And we're going to get kind of a tight exit here. So I'm kind of loose in the center and tight off. And I wish I was a crew chief so I knew the proper adjustments to make to try and correct that. But unfortunately, I don't possess that knowledge. So we're going to get Blaney has a bit of a problem or something, and we're running low on fuel here. And the caution comes out and the stage ends. So kind of saved by the bell there. All right, fair enough. So we'll get 3rd place at the end of stage 2. So some good stage finishes there, giving us some good points. So we're looking to have another solid points day. But we can't quite get up to the leaders and pass them. Now our best opportunity is probably right here on the restart. And because we start on the inside, that gives us a bit of an advantage here. Don't want to touch that apron in turn 1, and I ended up getting a little bit tight again. Man, this car, it just does not want to turn on corner exit. And Kyle Busch is going to get a run on our inside here now. And he looks like he might get us pretty good. He's going to get us definitely pretty good going into turn 3. I did pit, by the way. I don't know if I said that or not. So we've all got fresh tires and fuel. I think we'll be able to make it to the end. If not, it's close. Blaney's going to hang on my inside here and prevent me from getting to the bottom. I hope I can get a draft off a bush here. I'm going to kind of cut Blaney off going into turn 1. That's a really shallow entry. It usually doesn't work, but it appears to have worked here. Going to rub up against Kyle Busch just a little bit. I've been trying to have as little amount of contact as possible with the other cars, but sometimes it's unavoidable, especially when I'm this tight. And you know, racing just sounding as dirty as ever as I'm getting loose now. As I hit that apron, we got sideways there pretty good. So we've got the lead. Let's see if we can hang on to it. Well, I'm definitely going to need to pit here this time by. So I guess we're going to see how the whole green flag pitting deal goes for us. I think we did it here at Auto Club before successfully. I was driving through the grass on the pit entry, or pit exit rather. I think that was Casey Kane. Jamie McMurray was doing it a minute ago. Gonna get to the outside of Turbine. I hope I can clear him. I can't either. I gotta get to the pits, guys, please. And Larson's gonna be in my way, and the caution comes out, so kind of saved by the bell again. All right, well, this is interesting now. So we've lost quite a few positions because we had to pit. So we've got 2 laps to try and gain, well, 13 spots. So yeah, that's probably not going to happen. But we'll try and get what we can here, as I have a bad set of corners there. That's not good. Luckily, I kind of... Ooh, I'm going to get contact with Denny. Sorry, Denny. But I kind of shoved those 2 cars on our outside about as high as I could go as we get by Ty Dillon. And McDowell here on our outside. And don't hit him, please, car. Just so tight on the corner exit. And Denny's going to get back underneath us here as we come to the white flag lap. As we have a little bit of overtime here in Fontana. We did get a few extra laps, but saved us on fuel there because we were just a few laps short. And we're actually running low on fuel again, but we will definitely be able to make it as Suarez gets underneath me. The car is just so tight on corner exit. It's just not getting in there very good. So we're going to try it one last time here just to get our spot back here from Suarez. Going to kind of cut him off, get way sideways. Very loose there, but we did actually get the position back. So looks like we're going to come home in 8th. And we will indeed. So not a bad finish. Pretty good race, really. That was, you know, a lot of battling up front. So that was good stuff right there. So finished 8th, which is pretty fair, I'd say. Had some good stage finishes, 3rd and 4th. So a lot of guys trapped a lap down. Jimmy Johnson, stage winner, was lapped down. Ricky Stenhouse was a bunch of laps down. So tough day for some big names back there. And as you can see here, we are still leading the points with 3 wins and 17 playoff points. And then Joey, Brad, Harvick, and Larson round out the top 5. Jimmy Johnson down in 10th with a win. So rough day for him. Definitely hurt him in the points. So we'll take it back to the shop. And that is Auto Club in the books. Next up is Martinsville, which that should be a good race for us. I can pretty much guarantee a win there. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one.